Welcome to the program. A lot of things happening. Look, it's been a very busy 1 week. Has it been 1 week? Jesus Christ, it feels like it's been my whole entire life. The last week has been bananas. And you know, this is going to be the toughest part. I will admit something. This is going to be the toughest part about shutting the fuck up about things for a while. Because let's just say my story's been told. No need to tell it anymore. I don't need to tell my story anymore. Everybody who I feel has needed to hear my story has heard my story. Good, great. We move on. We do the show. Obviously, I have a private life. I got plenty of people to talk to in my private life. As far as the show goes, look, we'll cover developments surrounding the thing. I mean, I'm in it. I'm connected to it. I'm part of it. But as far as my story and my background and everything we've talked about, everything we've gotten off of our chest, we're good now. If Los Federales says, if you beat this story any harder, we may have to press charges on you. Cycling for Fun says legal mindset isn't Judge Dredd. It was just his opinion. I'll say this, like, I'm not, like, legal mindset is not my lawyer. I have a lawyer. It's not legal mindset, but legal mindset, I think, has, I think out of anyone in this whole thing since the big bust went down on Thursday, I think you got to remember, I'm aware and knowledgeable of a lot more than the internet is in a lot of cases. And I will say legal mindset has probably been closest to nailing it as anyone out there. He's been right on this whole thing. His ability to just kind of separate everything like emotional from just everything fact-based is unbelievable. It's really, really good. So, like I said, we're going to turn off my part of this a little bit. We'll cover things as they come in. But, you know, look, I'll say this. You know, growing the audience, people coming in here, checking out the show. And look, I know why they were here. I mean, that whole Bloodsports thing, it's fucking brutal, man. Those people are, you know, when they say Bloodsports, they mean Bloodsport. They ain't in it for fun. They ain't in it for yucks and chuckles. If you go into like, hey, guys, let's do our show. Let's do our little morning show. They're, yeah, I'm just gay. I fucking hate you. You're a piece of shit. And you're like, okay, that's fair. I'll go my way. You go your way. Like, it's this obsession with angry drama and all that. And I was giving them that in spades. Now that I've given them that, there's this very weird thing where people are like, you some kind of grifting fuck. And I'm like, no, I told my story. And yeah, we love the story. The stories are fucking good. Love them. And then I go, okay, well, now I've told my story. Let's, you know, we got fucking deep into this thing. Now let's go and do our show. Let's be normal. Let's do all that. Fuck you. You're a degenerate. You're a piece of shit. You're this and that. And I'm like, oh, I see. You get a look at it. Like, you go on Twitter, and when you go, I'm not going to do a show tonight. I fucking, you know, I got to recalibrate and, you know, all that. And then they all turn on you. You're a piece of shit. You go, you know, I see how the game goes. You kind of see the game and you go, as soon as I stop, you know, feeding you treats, you know, it's like a pit bull. You stop feeding them treats, they bite for your throat. And you just go, oh, okay, that's the game. That's the game we're playing here. We think you're great. We think you're awesome. Keep feeding us things. And then I go, all right, I fed you the things. Those are all the things I have. Fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Imholte, so you fucking cuck, you're a piece of shit. All right. Somebody sent me a thing. They said they don't like it when you lean into the joke either. Somebody sent me a thing where they went, you and Silk City Hot Sauce should collaborate on your own flavor. And I said, how about cucumber barbecue? It's a little cuck joke. People got mad. What can you do? Like, people want a certain thing from you. They like, you think all these new people you think they were all here because they're like, I'm going to give this guy a shot. I'm going to give this guy a chance. I'm going to see what his show is like. They don't give a fuck. They were here. They were like, I want treats. I want gossip. I want juice. And then the minute I go, literally everyone I needed to tell the juice to now has the juice. The juice is in their hands. No more juice. Done with the juice now. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I fucking hate you. It's like I said on like Thursday's show. It's like I said after that Nick Drunk stream show. It's all fucking pro wrestling. That's all it is. The internet is fucking WCW versus WWE. It's Stone Cold and The Rock. That's what it is. And as far as like the shit I got going on, like if people are worried, they're like, Aaron, if you're not going to talk about any of the stuff you've already talked about, well, then what are you going to talk about in terms of your personal life? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. Still going through a divorce. Yay. Which, by the way, one with kids, now one without kids. The without kids is easier. But if I may give you some advice, if you could do without kids and person you're divorcing doesn't have felony arrest, try to do that one. Try to do the one no kids and then no arrests, because that I imagine, I haven't experienced that kind of divorce. I imagine it's a lot easier that way. We also have to talk about some rumors that are going around. Ooh. Yeah, Elza Belza says, no one in the chat said to not go on those Parasite shows. Exactly. Nobody who came in here and was new was like, don't do that, don't do this. Fans of ours were like, maybe that's too much. And, even me on Tuesday, I was like, I got to do these shows because I said I would. But it's too much. I shouldn't have done so many shows. It's too. I was saying it before I even did them. I was like, God, this is too many shows. I'll say this. I was texting people yesterday, and I just got a lot of people who have been supporting me and a lot of people who have been helping me out and all that. And I was texting some of them yesterday. I was like, I definitely feel like I'm dealing with some PTSD shit. Like, I definitely feel like sometimes I'm like, all right, we need to sit down for a minute. We need to fucking recalibrate here. We need to, we need to just fucking chill for a second. I'm definitely feeling some of that. It's definitely, it's a wild ride. That's for sure. There's a lot of very traumatic things going on all at once. But, yeah, we've still got a divorce going on. I had a fucking uncle die like 2 or 3 days ago. Have not processed a piece of it. Not even a piece of my uncle's death have I processed at all with all this shit going on. So there's news all over the place. There's stuff to talk about. We're going to have very busy shows. I mean, before this happened, we were not starving for content. But before this happened, we had leftover shit every single day. And we're still going to have that. There's new developments in my life. Very interesting, very fun, very positive, very good. And we will be able to talk about those. And as far as this news story, as far as this situation, it's totally fine for us to talk about this news story, for us to talk about this situation. My part in it, story's been told. There's nothing left to say. And we get to, I'm excited. We get to move on to the next chapter of this whole thing. And thank God, I'm very excited because the old chapters are extremely, extremely stressful. And I definitely use this show as a way to kind of release the valve on some of that stress because you carry it around and it's a fucking ton of bricks. But there's plenty of juice. There's plenty of gossip. There's plenty of things coming out on a damn near hourly basis that we can get to. Hobo Chili says, exactly, somebody tried to capitalize on 15 minutes. Not even. It looked that way, but really what it was there was a combination of things. I would say, to explain it best, everything just happened so goddamn fast. I've never had so much attention just put on me about one thing. And second to second, minute to minute, you're just in this fucking warp speed loop. And then you start going, yeah, I'll talk to you. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Yeah, I'll talk to you. And then because you're just like, I want to share. I want to talk. I want to share. Then you start doing it and you're realizing, holy shit, I'm talking a lot and I don't feel better. And then you get to the point where you go, okay, you've said it all. You're good. No more. Done. Move on to the next thing. And don't let people who don't give a fuck about you pressure you and make you feel like you have to do something that you don't want to do. Tony with $5 says, I remember when four used to hate people with PTSD. That's because they were military vets, though. No, I did. The old rumor that I hate military vets. How dare you? Elza Belza says, and we are truthful. We always call out your morbid obesity and dress sense. It's Boxing Day. I wear my boxing shirt to Boxing Day. That's what I do. Thank you guys very much for all the contributions and everything. Like I said, $2.90 is the number today. If you want to throw something in the PayPal, we appreciate it. You want to throw something in Streamlabs and all that. Thank you to Sandy for the $20 over on PayPal. Very cool. We take the biggest percentage of that one more than anything. $2.70. Now our number for 30 minutes of overtime today.